back with Holyoke Mayor Alex Morrison, the OTR Pop Quiz. No pressure, but you're 2 for 2 and going for. Ayanna Pressley went 4 for 4. I'm just telling you. Okay, now they're putting the pressure right on. Right. Yeah. The Berkshires is home to the oldest internationally acclaimed summer dance festival, Jacob's Pillow. Your question: what town is Jacob's Pillow located in? Is it Beckett, Otis, or Egremont? Beckett.
I've been to Jacob's Pillow,
yeah.
And I want to say it's in Beckett.
You got it. The answer is A.
Your guessing is doing very well.
The roots of the festival date back to the 30s. The pillow, by the way, refers to a pillow-shaped rock on the property. That's
the Dreamaway Lodge. Is also the Dreamaway is also.
Back to Holyoke for the final question, and a chance to go 4 for 4 on the OTR Pop Quiz. The host of a current nationally televised political show got the start at a radio station in Holyoke, WRNX. Was it Margaret Brennan, Ainsley Earhart, Rachel Maddow? Ooh. A, B, or C?
This is actually the only one I do seriously know.
I'm going to go with A.
You know what? It was right. We were right there for a 4 for 4. It's Rachel Maddow. She began her career in 1990.
Is it really? I didn't know that.
Morning Show. Yeah, there you go.
Which means you have to come back to improve your score, which is
that was very good. 3 for 4 is very good. By the way,
75% is a passing grade.
It's very good. Right.
You've campaigned on and against. For the casino in Holyoke. You first got elected opposing it, then you supported it, and now you're back where you started. Why the flip-flop-flip?
Yeah, no, I appreciate that question. And in 2011, when I became mayor and campaigned for mayor, I was anti-casino and became mayor in 2012 and closed the door to those negotiations. And it was later on in 2012 that a new casino proposal was presented to my office. And I felt, as mayor, it was my obligation to at least give that proposal a look. And I know many called that a flip-flop and a reversal. But I think what was really important from that time is a casino isn't in Holyoke because of the decision I made in late 2012 to stick to my convictions and values and close the door on it. It frankly sucks all of the energy out of the room. And while I think the casino to some extent in Springfield has added some value, I still don't think that casinos are our economic salvation that they were claimed to become. I think they suck money out of the local economy. And
so you're glad Holyoke didn't get the casino. Is that fair to say?
Yes, it was a decision I made, and it's a decision I think many people agreed with, and I think we've still been able to benefit from some of the indirect relationships we have. The Holyoke Community College MGM Culinary Center is in the Innovation District in Holyoke, and so we have what's a former Cubit Wire building is now the official Culinary Hospitality Training Center, and so we still have hundreds of Holyoke residents that are employed there, and so I think sometimes we obsess too much about borders and where our company is, rather than making sure our residents can share in that prosperity.
So, and we understand full well that you want to represent the first district, which is larger than Holyoke. But what's your vision for Holyoke? Because you're still the mayor of Holyoke, and you know you've heard the lines. Massachusetts ends at 495, right? So how do you get the larger numbers of population that are inside 495 to go ahead and populate and fill the western part of the states? I mean, in fact, some areas don't even have high-speed internet in large pockets of western Massachusetts.
Yeah, and it's a shame. And again, we have the most powerful Democrat in Congress, or one of them, representing Western Mass, and we have people that, frankly, still can't even get internet. We have schools that are closing in different parts of the district, hospitals that are closing, the outcomes we have. Western Mass is a beautiful place. My vision for Holyoke is to make it a city again. Like I said before, people had given up on it, and now we have record levels of private investment in the downtown, new public infrastructure, almost 500 units of new housing in development downtown. And when you look at Western Mass in general, there's no more beautiful place in the state than in Western Mass. The Berkshires, Franklin County, the restaurants, the farms, the creative venues like Tanglewood and Jacob's Pillow and Mass Mocha. There are so many great people and great things to do. The quality of life, the cost of living is cheaper. We don't have to deal with the traffic oftentimes that people out here have to deal with, and it's an issue. But I think it's also making sure that Western Mass gets its fair share of tax dollars and investment and attention, both from state government but also from federal government.
Traffic? What do you mean traffic?
I don't know. I read Twitter once in a while. You know?
You hear about it from Western Massachusetts.
I've heard, and I come into Boston for meetings once in a while, and I say to myself, I don't know how people do this every day.
I know. Forget about it. Mr. Mayor, thank you very much. Great to have you with us.
No, thank you.
Mayor Alex Morris of Holyoke, running again the 1st Congressional District against Richard Neal. The Sunday Roundtable is up next. Convictions for 2 members of Boston Mayor Marty Walsh's office, the aftershocks after the verdicts in the Boston Calling case. Stay with us.